Welcome back, and we are going to talk about the what if analysis for data tables. And I've just created a new worksheet with two scenarios. That's scenario number one with the what if, and the second scenario with PMT function. So what is an what if analysis on a data table? So basically what if analysis on a data table does is to calculate different permutations of a function that has already been used. In this case, we're going to use the PMT function to calculate the payment for different months based on the PMT function. Okay, so we are calculating using different interest rates. So for this example, the interest rate is between 5 to 6%, as you can see, up to 24 months. And the proper amount, maybe I should reduce this to, no, let me leave it at, let's do it 40,000. Come on, 40,000, and then we calculate for all these interest rate months. To do that, we are going to do the PMT function first of all. So actually, I don't need to put the equal sign. Now just go to the formulas tab, and another way is just click the function tab here and type PMT. Here's the PMT function, insert function. It asks you for the rate. You're going to put the starting rate. We need to make it absolute because we don't want to have it rolling through when we drag it, and then we have to divide it by 12 because that's the yearly rate and we want the monthly rate. Then the net periods, which is explained down here, is the total number of payments for the loan, and the NPAR in this case is the number of periods, like this times 12. We're going to make it absolute times 12 because it's in years, but we want it in months. Okay, then the present value is the borrowed amount, so it is this amount. I'm going to make it also absolute. Yeah, then we're not going to have a future value because this is going to be repaid in full. And for the type, we are going to leave it empty because it doesn't matter whether we're paying in the beginning of the month or end of the month. Click done. Going to give us a negative value because we forgot to put a negative sign here on the present value because it's a cash out from our bank. So when we click done, it's 238.36.76. I close that tab. Then highlight all this data because we want to use the what if analysis now, and go to formulas, load data, and then the what if analysis, then data table. It asks us what is the row input cell. Our data is in column, so there's no row input cells. Then column input cells, we're going to take the starting rate, and Excel is intelligent enough to know we are using this column because it's the only percentage column amongst these two. Okay, then it's made absolute by itself, or you can make it absolute. Then only click OK. That's the amount. I can make it to 2 decimal places. Let me see if it's possible. No. Let me undo. Let's see if this can be in 2 decimal places. Yes. And then let's copy this and go down. Okay. So I formatted it as the same way, and we have to verify this using the PMT function, and that is our scenario number 2. So if we go into the second scenario, like we mentioned, and start using the PMT function, so you go to the formulas tab, then click the insert function, PMT. It's here, double click, then rate. The rate is going to be this here, and I'm not going to make it absolute because I want to run it down here to drag the formula, then divide by 12 because it's a yearly rate and we want the monthly rate. Then the net period is going to be this, as 24 years, and I'm going to make it absolute because it's for everyone, and multiply by 12. Then the present value is going to be this, make it absolute as well, no future value, and the type also blank. Click on OK. As always, forgot to put the negative sign because it's a cash out. Then click done. You see it's the same amount to this. If I drag it down, you see the amount is the same. As you can see, 241.65 as we continue down. Okay, the difference between this and this is because the starting value for this, we put the starting rate here at 5. Okay, so that's the difference, but the rest is equal, as you can see. But here we used the what if analysis. It's faster as well. So a lingering question is, or the most disturbing question is, why would you use a what if analysis if the PMT function by itself can do this? And I have to give you scenario number 2 for you to understand why that is important. See you in the next tutorial. We'll be passing through the scenario number 2. See you then.